What's up guys, Christian here from thestrengthnation.com. Today we're going to talk about how to buy protein powder, how to buy it correctly, what types to buy, and what to look for when buying protein. So I'm going to show you guys two types of protein powder that I've tried before, and I'm going to show you the differences and why one is a little better than the other. Okay, so let's take a look. So we got Gold Standard Whey, just chocolate, and then now Sports Whey protein isolate. Now this one is unflavored, this one is chocolate. So what you want to look for in every protein is first the ingredients. So if the first protein powder, or if the first ingredient in the protein says maltodextrin, it's basically a filler. So this one does not say maltodextrin, and I'll spell it out in the video for you when I edit it. Maltodextrin is just a filler, so you don't want that in the before. So right here it says microfiltered whey protein isolate, so that's good. As long as protein, the actual protein itself, is the first ingredient, then it should be good. If it says something else, like I said, maltodextrin, that's bad because it's filling the protein with a bunch of unnecessary calories. So then if we go to the whey, the gold standard, we're gonna look at this one. So this one also has just the regular protein first, so that's good. So if it says anything other than the actual protein listed first in the ingredients list, then the company is probably filling it with unnecessary calories, fat or carbs, or just a filler for the protein. So that's the first thing you want to look for. The second thing, you want to look for the scoop to protein ratio. So for example, let's look at this guy. Okay, so this guy, one scoop is 30 grams, right? And so the serving size is one scoop. So every 30 grams, there's 24 grams of protein. So you're having 6 grams of other stuff like carbs, fat, and other little things. So that's pretty good. 24. So you're about 6 grams of other stuff that isn't protein, right? And then you want to look for, so that was gold standard. Now we're gonna look at the now Sports Whey protein isolate. So this is 28 grams. Let's see. So one scoop is about 28 grams, and you get 25 grams of protein per 28 grams of actual protein powder. So there's less other unnecessary stuff in this protein than there is in this one, whereas there's only 3 grams of other stuff. There's 6 grams of other stuff in this one. So for example, if your protein powder has 40 grams per scoop, but there's only like 20 grams of protein per scoop, then you want to get a different protein. There's not enough protein to scoop grams available. It's just filling it with a bunch of other crap that you don't need. So you want to look at that when you're buying protein. Is the amount of grams of protein very close to the amount per scoop? So this is why I use this whey protein right here. Now the one thing is that this is unflavored, so that is why I make my protein shakes with fruit and other with fruit to make it more flavored, because this thing is pretty it's not nasty, it just has no flavor. It's weird. So that's one con. However, it does have more protein per scoop than this guy. This guy, it does taste better, but there's not as much proteins. Both are great protein powders actually. But yeah, so this one only has 0.5 grams per fat and only less than 1 gram of carbs, while this one has 1 gram of fat and 3 grams of carbs per scoop. So I mean, not too much of a difference. It's not like you're not gonna get big, you're not gonna get the right amount of protein with each. They're both great, but like I said, just make sure when you're choosing your protein that the first ingredient isn't that maltodextrin, and that the first ingredient is always the whey protein. If it's always the whey protein, so whey protein isolate, then it's pretty much, it doesn't have the filler in there. So these both have the whey protein first listed on the ingredients list. And then the second thing, remember, is to the 25 grams to 28 grams per scoop. So that's only 3 off. And then 30 to 24, that's only 6 off. So it's pretty close. Just note that no protein powder is going to be 30 grams of protein and then 30 grams per scoop. There's always going to be something a little off just due to flavoring and other stuff like carbs and fat. So yeah, that was just a quick little video, guys, just to show you how to judge your protein powder, how to basically get how to buy protein powder. And I hope this helps. Like I said, it's between these two, you're not gonna see a huge difference. We just chose this one because it's the closest, 25 grams to 28. But they're both great. If you like this video, guys, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already to our YouTube channel, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.